Okay, so today I'm making a video on why the Minecraft Townie server, um EarthMC, um the downfall of the server and why the server is absolutely cooked. See, it all started, I would say, December 2022 to January of 2024, and I think the most notable thing that started the downfall of the server would definitely be the addition of a plugin called Overclaim. So what Overclaim did is essentially um, if your town was too big, like there was a certain amount of chunks you could have per resident, and if your town exceeded this number, it would make it where another town could pay money, pay gold, to take chunks from your town for themselves. The thing is, there was a paid immunity, but that didn't help much. And this was created to solve a pretty real issue, because well, over in mainly Europe, there were just giant 2 to 5 resident towns that would just take up insane amounts of space and, just waste a ton of space in game for actual large towns, basically making the only way you could get a town in the region is if you bought an existing one. So obviously, yeah, that was an issue. So they claimed it was created to fix this issue. However, I believe that first of all, there were other ways that such an issue could have been fixed that didn't involve the application of Overclaim. And also, I believe that Overclaim was rigged in a specific person's favor. So, I believe that it was rigged in a specific person's favor, because basically I believe he was the head admin. He was basically the owner. He did everything. But Corrupted Greed owned a sizable town called Venice. And by sizable, I mean the biggest town on the server. And then obviously, Venice was in Venice. So, basically, with the plugin directly massively benefited Venice. It allowed them to climb the ranks, because what they were able to do is just overclaim all of the surrounding towns, and just expand the already insane increase the already insane player count and the insane monopoly that the town had over the server. So that I would say is the beginning. And then I feel like from Overclaim to like now, for the past like 2 years, people have just been like loads and loads of people have just been basically just quitting the server because I mean, a multitude of reasons, but this caused the server would decrease from having like originally there was like 200 300 players online at peak times to like 160, and eventually at peak times the server would only have like 70 to 90 players, and then now it's just cooked. It's like 50-40 players at peak times. So yeah, decreased activity and people quitting. And what capitalized off of people quitting is the popularization of what I call EMC clones, which are basically just servers like Earthpol, for example, or a multitude, Diplomatica, all those basically would just have the exact same concept of EMC. Basically very similar servers to EMC, but with obviously some differences that they kind of better the servers, and it got them to claim a lot of people. So yeah, with people flocked to EPOL, Diplomatica, all those servers, which again caused massive player decreases for EMC. And what happened a lot was there was a lot of false bans. A lot of people just got it became very easy to just fabricate evidence, submit a ticket, and then just get someone permanently banned because you didn't like them. And like some of the lesser liked people on the server took advantage of this to just get people banned. That was definitely an issue. And then what I would say is the final nail in the coffin for EMC would be they said they announced that the server was going to reset. I believe it said May 2026. Like from the announcement until now, it's just tons and tons of people have just been quitting the server. So that sums up, yeah, EMC is cooked. Everyone's quitting. 90% chance server will be gone within the next year. So yeah, thank you for listening to my incredible opinion. I know I didn't really have a script for this, so there was a lot of stuttering and crap, but yeah, bye.